Hi Pisces, and welcome to Faylight Tarot. This video is for your manifestation for the next 4 weeks, that time period being from mid-November to early December. Now, as per usual, I have cleansed and pre-shuffled my cards so that I can take my time over that and I don't have to waste any of yours. As any tarot reader will tell you, there are a lot of you out there, so take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. And if none of it resonates for you, then that's okay. It's just not the reading for you. You can try again next time. But should you like what you're seeing here today, then please, by all means, do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons, and you will be alerted to your next reading, which is for your wellness check-in. Okay, so I am seeing some major life changes coming from you in terms of what you should be open to receiving, your leap of faith, and also how to manifest more effectively. So let's have a look and see what's happening for you. So the current energy that you are putting out into the universe right now is the Seven of Cups. Now that can talk about a few things. It could talk about multiple opportunities. It can also talk about distractions. It can also talk about wishful thinking. But let's have a little look and see what's going on there before we spin the story. Tell me about the Seven of Cups for Pisces, please. Seven of Cups for Pisces. Very interesting. Okay, so we have Temperance on its side. We have the Three of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands here. Ooh. Okay. So yeah, I feel that there are so many things that are potentially open to you right now that you kind of really just don't know where to begin. Temperance on its side suggests that maybe you're kind of stuck in terms of what your purpose is, what you want to do, where you want to go. Maybe you're feeling that your intuition is a little bit sticky right now as well, as in like you can't really see any messages about what you should be doing and what you should be going. Maybe that you feel that there's a few things for you that are not quite as balanced as how you would like it to be, and that's kind of one of the reasons why you're kind of stuck in this weird limbo situation. Now, I feel that what is interesting is that the amount of things that are around you, you seem to have a choice to make about what kind of thing that you want to look at. Do you want to be involved in something that's of a community nature or a group nature, or do you want to do something solo? You're really not sure about that. Because doing things within the community means that there's that potential to um, learn and teach together, you know, these artisans coming together to create something beautiful. But then again, if you're on your own, then it means that you get to really put the fine details on something that you're already doing. You're just not quite sure about what to do. But regardless, Pisces, new creativity is coming your way, possibly even a new job. But with this new vitality, let's have a look at the bottom of the deck for the subconscious and the hidden. We have the Seven of Pentacles, we have the Strength card, we've got the Death card, and we've got the Four of Swords here. Now that's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so regardless of whether it's solo or cooperative, that this any of these opportunities that come your way, I feel that there's going to be a lot of hard work involved, but there's also going to be an element of satisfaction about it. You're going to be able to create something that is going to blossom into something else, into like a final product, which is something that's quite attractive to you. Because I feel as well that one of the reasons why you're considering doing either something cooperatively or solo, whichever one your strengths play at, your strength card is here to tell you that you have this sense of self, Pisces, that has created you into something incredibly strong. You realize your own worth. You realize that you are on a healing path for yourself. And you realize that you have the capability to really put your heart and soul into something. Now, the death card here suggests the end of something and the renewal of something else. So I wonder if this is actually you. Did something come to an end that created this new strong you? I wonder too if another message in there is for you to decide whether it should be cooperative or solo is something that this strength within you is going to help you determine what to do. That symbolic death with the rebirth after it means potentially, if you are somebody who normally works within a group, why not have the strength to do something on your own? If you're normally somebody who does things for your, like by yourself, why not have the strength to go out there and do something with other people? Whichever it is, it requires a lot of reflection for you. It's also an opportunity for you to do even further healing. But what's beautiful is that regardless of which avenue you choose, there will be success for you. That's beautiful energy. I like that a lot. So, what energy should you be open to receiving? And that is of the Empress, that nurturing energy, the message of fertility that comes with the Empress. Talks about your potential for growth in so many different ways. Also, the aspect of creativity that comes with that fertility. But the Empress is a very gentle energy. She's peaceful. She's and in the Rider-Waite deck, she's depicted in this particular way. But there are other decks where she is pictured with a cornucopia at her feet, and that suggests that she has this the ability of abundance, which is remarkable. Tell me about the Empress, please. Tell me about the Empress. Wow, a lot of messages were flying out at you there. You were in here, and you were in here. You have the Moon card, you have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, powered couple. You've got the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Devil card, and the the Nine of Pentacles here. So what energy should you be open to receiving? And that is the Empress card. I feel there is something for you to have a little look at in terms of your insecurities. What are you uncertain about? Do you feel that you're unworthy, perhaps, of bringing that energy into your life? Because Empress energy, well, the clue is in the name there. She is the head of an empire. Do you feel that perhaps you don't have that authority or that presence to be able to take that energy on? And if so, why is that? Because ultimately, with the King and the Queen of Pentacles here, you have so much more than you possibly understand. You have so much to offer. You have this grounded ability within you to tap into. You have resources. You have fortune. There's also that caring, nurturing, generous side of you. So why not have that? Why Where does that uncertainty come from? I wonder if, as well, this comes from somebody that you thought was an authority figure in your life. Did they sow some seeds of doubt in you there? Because you have the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Swords, and the Devil card here too. So I wonder, maybe some things were said to you in the past that were just so biting, that were so unfair, that you retaliated perhaps in a way that was also unfair, caused a bit of a ruckus, because you don't back down from a fight. You won't. There's that impulsive rebelliousness, stubbornness, about the Knight of Swords, maybe. But because of, shall we say, misuse of language, I think misuse of language towards you at some point left you feeling bound by that, which could explain the Moon card, why there's fear there, because these words have tethered you up and they've made you bound. Thing about the Eight of Swords, though, is that swords represent thoughts, okay? So this woman here is blindfolded in this field full of thoughts. Now, these thoughts are not touching her physically. They cannot harm her. They do not harm her. The only reason why she doesn't walk through this clear path through here is because she has blindfolded herself from seeing the truth of how these swords are not touching her. Is there sense in that there? Explore your thoughts. Ask yourself, what is that moon energy all about? Where does that come from, and what is it about? Because I feel that you have the Devil card here as well. I feel that these thoughts have really, they've not just made you feel bound, but they've made you feel chained. Now I wonder if the person that said these things to you was Capricorn. There's also this element here of the devil being there, and the male and female on either side there. There's that imagery of a puppet master there a little bit. So maybe you felt that somebody was pulling your strings at some point. That once you work through that, and once you find out what that's all about, and you actually come to understand that who you are as an individual is incredibly strong, you have so much potential, you have so much to give, you are capable of being more grounded than you can know. Once you realize that, you are going to come into a step of living far more comfortably than you ever have done before. And also that element of, and with the Nine of Pentacles, she's enjoying the little luxuries in her life. I feel that that is something that is going to expand these options for you over here, like what is available to you. This energy, or suggestion of energy, that you're going to start to really explore what makes you happy and what brings you joy. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. You have the Eight of Wands, the Seven of Cups again. You've got the Queen of Wands, the Tower card, and the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. So yeah, travel is absolutely an option for you. That is something that I think that you would quite like to do. And you can make that happen if you want to. You know that. You know, like you've got the resources at your fingertips. If you really wanted to do it, Pisces, you would. Not a problem. Not a problem the slightest. But there's this uncertainty of self, I feel. Uncertainty of value, either value of yourself or uncertainty of your own stability might be an issue for you. And it's something that actually leaves you feeling quite defensive. But how do you work through that? You work through that by communicating, talking, letting it all through. Let the truth out. Now, what will happen potentially if you are open to receiving this Empress energy? And that is the Queen of Pentacles. That is exactly what I was talking about before. That revelation that you are actually stronger than you know, and you have so much more to offer than you give yourself credit for. Tell me, once I've shuffled, about the Queen of Pentacles for Pisces. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles for Pisces. She's determined to come through for you. Oh, that's lovely. Okay, you have the Strength cards, you've got the Page of Swords, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and you've got the Hierophant here. Yep, your recognition of how strong you are, how much you have to offer, how nurturing and how healing you can be is really going to come to the surface for you. And it is something that you are going to be eager to learn about, which is beautiful. Not only that, but I feel that it's going to bring you a complete revelation of what your values are. What do you value? And if it's a case of income, maybe there will be an increase in income, maybe there will be an inheritance or a gift that comes your way. There's also with Pentacles, it can talk about the body, so it may be a case of you're going to have like an absolute burst of new healing, physical healing, which is wonderful. But you do need to have faith, and you do need to learn about you, about who you are, where you come from, what your motivations are, what's in your past, potentially what's in your future. Who are you? We have different versions of ourselves, you see, Pisces. We have the authentic self. I won't go into too much detail about it because it can take forever. But we have an authentic self who is inside. And not many people see that. We only let people see what we want to see. And that person is the perceived self, the person that the outside world sees. Your ideal self overlaps. So, how do you bring more of your authentic self into your perceived self? How do you do that? By learning about you and what motivates you. I feel as well you have the Seven of Wands, the Six of Wands, Five of Wands, Two of Wands, a lot of Wands here. So a lot of action is going to come your way, a lot of passion, a lot of fire, a lot of energy. I feel that you're going to have great success over this sense of defensiveness you have. And I feel as well that with the five of Wands, Two of Wands, you've also got the Hanged Man here. I think that you are going to make a revelation in terms of how you move through the world from here on in. And you're going to realize that being competitive, being argumentative, strife in general is no longer a path for you. There's a complete U-turn in that for you. This message that comes with the Hanged Man of the changed perspective, and the unification of mind, body, and purpose all of this reflection that I'm asking you to consider is going to bring about that unification, and it's a game changer. So what is your leap of faith, Pisces? And that is the Sun card, which is, as I've said before, the affirmation card of the deck, the yes card of the deck. It talks about joy, happiness, exploring those things that bring you joy and happiness, the vitality, the youthfulness, the creativity and excitement, all of those things that fire up your inner child, which coincidentally is one of the things that can help you to perceive what your authentic self and so on is. Tell me about the Sun card for Pisces. If that is what I think I saw, then this... Aye. Let me see if it's happening. It bloody is. Okay, yeah. You got the Sun card again. Right. 2 suns, okay? When you get a duplicate card like this in the clarifiers, that is the universe smacking you up the head and saying, fucking look and listen. Joy. Where is your joy, Pisces? What do you do for joy? How do you explore it? Explore it more. You deserve this. That is absolutely it. The 7 of Cups, again. Who says you have to choose any of them? Who says you have to choose one of them? Choose all of them if you want to. Who gives a shit? Do you know why? Because curiosity says so. Why not? The Page of Cups, he doesn't know where he's going and he doesn't really care where he's going. He's got a fish in a cup. He's happy as Larry. Take his advice. See all of it with optimistic eyes. See all of them as opportunities. Why not? What's the worst that can happen? You end up with too much on your plate. Fine, just cut something out. That's it. It's as easy as that. It really is as easy as that. At the bottom of the deck, you've got the 10 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and you've also got the Knight of Pentacles here. The amount of celebration and fun that you are going to have is going to be off the chain. There is going to be so many opportunities for you to just love life. And not only that, but there is going to be this connection with your emotional self that is just going to be absolutely extraordinary. And it's going to lead you to expansion. You're going to expand your horizons so much. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. Okay. Oh, I'm all tingly. That's so nice. How to manifest more effectively is the Emperor. And that is the analytical thinking, who is, coincidentally, the counterpart to the Empress. So being open to receiving the Empress energy by using the Emperor as the manifester. Yin and Yang, no coincidences. Tell me about the Emperor for Pisces, please. They're absolutely beautiful cards. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Okay. You have the Page of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, I don't know where 6 came from, 4 of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and you've also got the Magician on its side here. Manifest more effectively by believing that you are the boss. Believe that you are the guy in the throne, male or female, doesn't matter. You are at the helm of your own ship. Recognize that, believe that, and work with that. Why? Because the more you learn about yourself, the more grounded you become. The more you start to pave a path of how your life, Pisces, should proceed in order to make things more effective for you. What that does is that leads to your unbelievable happiness and harmony. And I understand that there will be some feelings that you don't want to look at. I get that. I really do. But if you don't do that, your manifestation will be blocked. Some good manifestation may trickle through the debris, but in order to fully realize your manifestation potential, unlock it. It's okay if it hurts. It really is okay if it hurts. But it won't kill you. It will help you grow. Winter has to come before the spring. Otherwise, nothing regrows. New beginnings and new journeys are ready for you if you just take control of your own strength and your own fire and recognize that there is nothing that you can't do if you put your mind to it. Be kind to yourself. Give and receive to the people around you. If you have children, they will help you, they will support you. Ask your inner child, what did they want? If you could have young you in a room, sitting in front of young you in a room, ask them, what would they like to do today? What would you like to be when you grow up? And maybe that'll give you an idea. As silly as that may sound, that may give you an idea of how to proceed. Because we're all just children. We really are. Adulthood is like buyer's remorse, I've said before. Nobody's signed up for this. Everybody wants to be Peter Pan. I don't care who says not that they don't. You bloody do. We would all love to be running about in the fields playing hide and seek all day long if we could, without paying bills and council tax and whatnot. What is your potential outcome? And that is the King of Cups. That is you coming to peace with your emotions, being kinder to yourself, being more supportive to yourself, also having more empathy. Tell me about the King of Cups for Pisces, please. Tell me about the King of Cups for Pisces. One was aggressive, wasn't it? Okay. We have the Hanged Man, the Eight of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Tower on its side, and the Two of Cups. You having this new compassion for yourself, this new empathy, I feel that it's going to expand beyond just you as an individual. I feel that you're going to actually change how you perceive people, and possibly the situations around you. With the Hanged Man being there, there is that absolute change in perspective for you. That unification of mind, body, and purpose, which is remarkable. And I think that there is going to be some communication about the things that have deeply hurt you in your past. And I think as well that you are going to come to a stage where your wounds are going to start to heal. It's slow and it's small at first, but you are finally in a position where you are ready to rebuild your tower anew. So all the uncertainties, all the the cracks that caused the insecurities and the the sudden upsets is already done the damage. You're ready to rebuild anew because you're working through it. And you're able to work through it by looking at yourself, by rediscovering your own love for yourself, reframing boundaries in a healthy way for you. Also, deep connections with you are going to be reinforced. With the people that you hold dearest, or the person that you hold dearest, your connection is going to deepen. I see nothing but enrichment here. And again, how does that happen? It happens through talking, truthfulness, honesty. The sudden end of this, the traumatic cycle for you, is coming to a close. You just have to have the strong will and the determination to see it through. Everything could be yours if you just choose the path. Righty-ho, Pisces, that was a beautiful reading for you. Oh, wow, so much encouragement for you. And that there was just absolutely spectacular. Fantastic. Those twin sons, fabulous. Righty-ho. So that's your reading for today. If this was the reading for you, then I hope that I've given you a lot to think about, a lot to consider, and questions to ask yourself. And as I say, if you liked what you saw and heard today, then please, by all means, do hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons to help me grow my channel. And if you're interested, I have included the links to your previous general reading and your career and finances readings in the description box below, so you can check out those links if you want to see those videos. But in the meantime, do take care of yourself, Pisces. All right? Bye.